What's up, YouTube? It's Aaron, your personal driver, and I'm having trouble connecting here. I don't know why. It's really frustrating. So I'm sending the invite out. He's waiting to accept the invite, and for whatever reason, he can't connect, and I don't know why. So he just sent me an email with a cry face. So for whatever reason, he's not being able to accept it like we were the other time. I don't know why. Seems to be a silly thing, technology, and sucks because he's a really cool YouTuber. So I don't know why it's not working. It makes me sad on the inside. We actually connected earlier, but the audio wasn't working, so I had to change that. So if he can't join here in the next couple of minutes, I think that I might just do my own live stream, and we can try to reschedule this for a different day. Because it does seem like it's broadcasting, but I don't see any chat or any events going on. Oh, there it goes. It just reset now. So it says 7 people watching. So that's good. One step in the right direction, I guess. That's good. So yes, the stream is working. So that's good. Howdy. Yes, we are back, but Rideshare Revolution is having trouble connecting. So first off, what's up, Frank? Frankie in the house. Uber driver Todd in the house. Dark Road Runner in the house. Ho hum, ho hum. Hum diddly hum diddly. So I do see myself. That's good that I am live. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know why I can't invite that uberlife@gmail.com. I don't know why it's not working. We connected earlier. There's the audio that wasn't working. So that's unfortunate. Let me pop this chat out so I can read the chat. It seems like pass where they say like the road to hell is paved with good intentions or that kind of sort of thing. Ray V in the house. What's up, Ray? What are you guys up to? Anyone working right now? How many people are grinding out there? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you're working? If you're grinding out there? Let's get a 1 in the chat for those people who are working. Look, there's a robot face in the chat. So that's exciting. So I'm going to actually try and talk to him via Messenger. See if that works. No, it's not working. So yeah, what's up, guys? Nothing interesting going on over there? So I guess no one's grinding. Nice day today, indeed. Hey, Dark Road Run, you want to get in here? I guess we could just chat. Wasn't what I was planning. Oh, yes, I can hear you too. Can you hear me too?
I can hear you.
Awesome. So what I'll do is after this uploads, I'll just edit the first part out where we just are like dumb.
If I can leave it in, who cares?
Okay. Hey, you guys in the chat, can I get a 2 if you can hear both of us? Get a 2. Can I get a 2 if you hear both of us, or a 1 if you can only hear one of us?
Yeah, you sound clear.
That's good. What's up, Uber driver Todd? You're about to go out and get some rides. Good job. Can I get a 2 in the chat? If you can hear both of us? Got video and audio, says Darkwood Run. Awesome. Here we go. So it's a little late, but we did it. We're here. That's the important part. So I'll pretend all that stuff didn't happen. What's up, YouTube? It's Aaron, your personal driver. And I am here to introduce you to one of my new favorite YouTubers. Just hit the scene and it's just blowing up. To give you an idea, to get to 500 subs, it took me almost 100 videos and about 8 months. This dude blew through the 500 mark like it ain't no thing, and is now on his way to 1,000. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is help him get to 1,000, because we need to get his channel monetized, because he's out there in Chicago and he's grinding it out. What made him famous, internet famous, I guess, is he did a video where he posted $2,000 worth of driver earnings. So not incentives, not bonuses. He drove 70 hours and got 2K in Chicago. And
$2,200.
Yeah, total of 3,000, but the other money was like bonuses and stuff like that. So $2,200, this dude grinded out, and he's out there helping other drivers in the Chicago area. So I thought I'd help them out and bring them on here. I think the echo is because he's not using earphones from his tablet.
Yeah, maybe. I'm speaking into my tablet if anyone cares.
Yeah, but anyway, I'd like to introduce the Rideshare Revolution. Is that what you want me to call you? You want me to call you something different?
You can call me Geo. That's my name.
All right, Geo. That's what he wants to be called.
How is everyone? So do you have questions coming up on your screen, or how's this work? Like,
it's actually going to be in the chat. So if there's questions, I'll read them to you.
Okay. All right.
So if you wanted to, you could go on a different device and look at the live stream, and the chat will be there.
Oh, okay.
But it's whatever. So the first question I have for you is, what made you decide to start a YouTube channel? Were you crazy? You like, I want a bunch of work with no rewards?
I love trolls so much. That's why I started my YouTube channel. Because I just figured the one thing a person can't get enough of is hate. Is hatred. No, I started the channel because, like, I mean, and you're gonna know this all too well, is whenever you YouTube a video about Uber, it's all lists. It's like how to make $1,000 a week, how to maintain a good rating, how to this, how to that. It's like everybody was doing the same thing, and I was like, okay, let me talk about something people actually care about, and that's
earnings.
You know, because that's the one thing I never saw anyone like. Once in a while, you'd have a channel talking about how they had like a really big week or something, but it wasn't like setting realistic expectations for their market or how much they earn consistently on the app, you know, because everyone will show off their referral earnings, but no one shows off what they make driving. You know, that's where I wanted to do things differently.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you name your channel Rideshare Revolution?
Well, I changed my channel to that name because of I thought the original channel name was just too. I just got sick of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Rideshare Revolution, that kind of encompasses what we're trying to do. Because I have I've got drivers thanking me all the time for helping me out in this market, and it's like, you know what? Maybe there are drivers in different markets who can take something from my channel and know that you can be a voice of positive change in your market. You could help out other drivers, you know, and you could do it for free. It's not like you don't need to make money off the fellow members of your rideshare community. At least in my opinion, you don't have to.
Yeah, one of the cool things I noticed is that every bonus you get from referrals is you give $100 back to somebody else. Or the person who signed up, I mean. If they ask for it.
Well, because like when I first started doing rideshare, like for real, when I ran into a financial issue, like, and I needed money really bad, like because it was a $500 sign up bonus, not a guarantee, and I was like, I'll give you $100 of my bonus, you know, because I got 500, they got 500, so that helped grease the wheels a bit, you know.
Yeah, I hear you. So I guess those are all the introductory questions I have. Is there anything else particularly you want to say about your channel or starting?
I mean, all this is like weird because I'm just learning as I going. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to interact with the subscribers as much as I can, but it's like I'm not like a, you know, not a machine. Some people are like, hey, it's been 3 days of that video. You're okay? It's like I cannot put out a video every single day, like, you know. But it's been fun so far. But like a lot of the guys in my group chat, they're like, why do you always like give shit back to trolls? I'm like, because that's how you don't get to talk shit to me and then get away unscathed, you know. That's
the internet isn't known for fighting at all. By the way, Uber Girl Paula's in the house. What's up, Uber Girl Paula? So
here's like, I don't think I'm gonna get monetized. I don't think I'm gonna get monetized. I swear too much, dude. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I swear all the time. It's just like a 3-day review period where they make sure that it's not bad.
You don't drop the C-bomb?
Oh man, I've said some bad things live. So I don't really post earnings very much since I had this one. Because you can't get out there and drive 70 hours when you got a, you know, an infant you got to feed and change diapers and stuff like that. But I did
that 1 week. I don't plan on doing that for a very long time. Like I'm still burned out from that week.
Hillbilly Rideshare's in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, it's 70 hours is a long work week.
Yeah.
But I did before him post my weekly earnings, like just like you did it on my live streams and stuff like that. But like when you can only work 20 hours, 30 hours, you know, and you can't ever get that high. It looks kind of sad.
Well, I mean, in this market, you can still make close to $1,000 if you work at the right times and the surge is there. Like holiday weeks, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, not a chance in hell. But some weeks, like one of my guys, he just he made $1,050 in 35 hours. You know, which that usually takes at least 40. So
yeah. No, that's well. Another thing that I realize is Chicago's a good market. The Bay Area is not a very good market, man. Good luck getting surge in prime times here. It is Monday through Friday. You know, because you got all those people working downtown. But on the weekends, you know, it's not as fun. Like I remember in Seattle and Portland, it was fun to work on the weekends. There's surge all the time. It was crazy. But yeah, it doesn't really even surge that much, even at bar time. It's backwards here.
Chicago's weird, man. It's like the same day at the same time, week to week, the surge won't be there. Like it could have been a 2.5 at 7:15 on Friday morning. The next Friday, no surge at all. It's just like, as much as I have this market figured out, like I don't. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, I hear you there. What are your plans for the future? Are you going to keep doing this blog style from your car, or are you going to start doing other videos? Or
I want to start doing interviews with with other drivers in the market, because I mean I'm still kind of like a rookie in the rideshare game technically, because like I've only got 6,700 rides. I mean, there are drivers out there with 15, 20,000 rides who have been here since the start, and it's like those are the drivers that I want to interact with. I want to know how they feel about the direction that rideshare is going. You know, are they comfortable with it? Stuff like that, you know, like, but I mean, I want to grow and grow and grow. I want to take this as far as I can. I mean, the only problem is like my videos are super unscripted, so I lose focus quickly and just kind of like fly off the rails, you know?
Uber Todd just says something nice about me, so I want to give him credit. He said I rock because other channels cry too much about their personal life. Timothy joined the chat. What's up, Timothy? You guys got any questions for the rideshare?
Is he talking about T-shirt man?
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about next. Anyway, so we're like this. We're like psychic. So my favorite part about your channel isn't the earnings, because I kind of already know about earnings. I've been around long enough for that. But I love all the nicknames you have for the other YouTube channels. So let's go through a couple of those because I think these guys will like them too.
Okay, first and foremost is because I don't even want to say the real channel name. That's the problem. Because I figure you're gonna know who I'm talking about once I say it. But I think the YouTube channel I pick on the most has to be the Referral Professor. Just because he's the biggest tool breathing, and he's so easy to pick on. I mean, when you're just begging for referrals every video, that shit gets old real quick, you know?
Yeah. I actually have a lot of respect for him. I don't like his channel, and I've said that several times. I think it's boring anyway. But the fact that you make a video for every country on Earth, I was like, what, like 189 countries? That's dedication, man. Like, it wasn't original.
Well, when it's the same intro for everything. Are you ready to drive for Lyft in Santa Rosa?
No, he did it every country. It was like, Nigeria. Do you want to be an Uber driver?
Those are classic. I'm not gonna lie, those are classic. You know what's funny though? Is I got to sign up. I got to sign up on the app yesterday, but I didn't get an email for Uber, and I'm like, that's weird. So I did some light Facebook stalking. I got to sign up in Poland. I was like, yay.
I got to sign up in Canada. And Lyft said, I got to sign up in Canada. Lyft said, no, you can't do it. Sign up out of country.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. All right, so what do you call Uber Man?
He's T-shirt man.
T-shirt man. Okay.
Dude, those teachers are so weak. I don't care what anybody says.
What did you call me before I was nice to you?
I didn't have a nickname for you.
Oh, okay.
You don't get a nickname until you really fuck up. Like, okay, like Simple Driver has always been the website driver. Okay, he's got like 18 videos. None of them are about, here's the website. Here's how you make a website. Here's how you make money with a website. It's like, okay, we get it. You're trying to sell websites. We get it.
Yep.
I don't know how, like, I mean, I'm curious, like, here's the thing. I have testimonials, right? I've never sold anything to anybody. But I have people all over my channel and emails saying, hey, I want to thank you for helping me make more money, right? Like, and I feel like in the long run, in the growth of the channel, those testimonials are worth so much.
No, I hear you.
Say what?
I said, I hear you there. I love it when people are like, hey, you know, I didn't know what I was doing, and you helped me out, or I was confused about subject A or B, and now I got it all figured out.
But I'm saying, like, for the website driver, wouldn't it really help your business if you had a video of someone who has used one of your websites and is seeing $10,000 a month in income? Like, that's how you know your business is helping other people. Like, I've never seen someone say, the website that Calvin sold me changed my life. It's made me this much more money per month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I hear you there. And I actually don't think what Calvin's doing is bad. I just don't think it's useful for like most people.
No, he's promising referral money. Here's the thing, everybody wants referral money, but like those wells have kind of been tapped. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not as easy as handing a business card to someone anymore. You know, it's
no. I hear you there, but I still think the advice to get a website to help with your YouTube channel is good advice. But there's like maybe 20, 25 YouTubers who do rideshare YouTube. So is that who he's talking to? Like he really thinks like 10,000 drivers are gonna be like, I'll do YouTube now.
Yeah. I mean, like my biggest question is, maybe he addressed it because I don't watch his videos that much. It's like, how do you get traffic to this website? How are you a random person that starts a website and then all of a sudden you're making $5,000 a month in referral money? And like, who's watching? Is someone just gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna randomly look up a Uber website right now? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's.
No, I hear you. So, George Gonzalez asked a question. I live in Vancouver, Canada. Uber doesn't come here until the fall. Should I sign up now or should I wait until they're officially here? What do you think?
That's a good question. I don't know. I've never had that issue.
I'd say sign up now, because being first in your market has a lot of advantages. Because you're talking about referrals.
That's true.
Like it's not a pyramid scheme because you're not paying money into it. But if you're at the top, it effectively is a pyramid scheme for you because then everyone refers money into you if you're like one of the first ones in your market.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's upward mobility. It's upward mobility.
Yeah. No, but one of the things about pyramids is you got to pay into it, right? Like that's why it's illegal is you're paying money and then they take that money and give it to
so many friends that tried and they get mad as fuck when I say, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Dude, nothing pisses off a pyramid schemer faster than
Well, like the referrals work that way. I think if you're the first in your market, I think that you could definitely make some good money.
But that's what I'm saying. Like making boatloads of referral money was easy when you were one of the first ones doing it.
Yeah.
Now it's like now you're just kind of like making up promises that never come true. Like wearing a T-shirt that says $700 a week. Are you making $700 a week?
Yeah.
No. You know, like
I don't think $700 a week should be too hard for most people who want to do it full time. But what I think
markets are different though. Like
that's true.
I don't know, for me, $700 a week. I was doing that almost every weekend before I started doing this full time. You know.
Yeah, because you got that Chicago market. Okay, so I wanted to tell you this because I thought you might think it was funny. I have a 4-year-old who loves YouTube, and I let him watch it because there's no commercials on YouTube. Like on TV, you got like all the stupid cereal commercials and toys and stuff. And he ran into my room. This is how I discovered you. He goes, Daddy, Uncle Andrew has a YouTube channel. And he showed me your picture, or your video, I mean. Because you don't really look like my brother, but he has the same wicked beard that you have.
Yeah.
So my son thought you were my brother and that you started a YouTube channel.
Hey man, maybe your brother should start one.
Yeah.
No, you know what's funny is how often I get like, you look exactly like this person. Like I look like everyone's relative. Like
yeah, well,
I blend in like that.
It's the beard, man. I'm telling you, it's that awesome beard.
I've only had this beard for like 4 months. I usually rock watch my older videos. That's usually how I usually look, is completely shaved head, completely shaved face. Like that's usually how I like to rock it.
Now you're showing off. I had one in Alaska, but I moved down here to California. It's too hot, man. I was just face sweating. I had to get rid of the beard.
And you know what's funny is like the heat doesn't. I've never had one in really hot weather, so maybe like that first week of June when it gets really hot or something, I might be like, nope. But it's getting lengthy. You know, it's getting to that point where like you can grip it. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you there. How did you start YouTube? Because I think that's an interesting story for those who aren't familiar with your channel. I mean, how do you start driving your Prius?
I don't drive a Prius. How did I start YouTube? I remember I didn't want to be a bullshitter. So it's like, I remember I set a goal. This was like the second week of May. And I was like, I want to have a side-by-side comparison of a week where I made $1,200 the first time I did it full time. Right? I had a week of vacation from my full-time job. So I did Uber full time that week and I made $1,200 in like 55 hours or something. And I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of another week where I knew the market better, you know?
Yep.
So that second week of May, I made like $1,218 on the app in like, it was a pretty short amount of time. It came out to like $29 an hour in earnings on the app. And I that's where I was like, okay, this is where the strategy is like perfected. Like, don't do pools, because on my first week, it took 160 trips to make $1,200. On the second week of May, it took like 114.
Yeah.
You know, and it took way less time. So it's like, don't do pools, don't chase surge, don't wait at the airport. You know, just pretty much, it's really common sense. But when you apply it to this market, I mean, it really does help out earnings, you know?
So do you go to a certain like neighborhood or something like that and wait for a surge, or do you just turn it on and let it go?
In the mornings, some of my drivers, they live farther from the city, so they turn the app on like at 3 a.m. when they're done brushing their teeth, and then odds are their first trip is to the airport. So their first trip to start their day is like, you know, a $35-$40 trip. Me, I personally like to start when I'm on the highway coming towards the city. and then pretty much wherever the app takes me, you know, like on the weekends, you could start downtown and you could end up an hour away from the city in the suburbs. Like you can end up anywhere, you know. That's how I do it.
You just light it on. Click that on button. I'm in Chicago. I just let it go.
I've never turned down a request, but I did. I remember this one trip. I told this one guy, like, you have totally fucked up my night. Because I picked this dude up at like 10:55 at night, and he was going about an hour away south. And right as I picked, like, it's 5 minutes after I picked him up, 3 different concerts around the city got out, and the whole fucking city was surging like crazy. Like, I told him, I was like, you fucked me. Like, you really, really fucked me on this trip. And I've had trips where I want to be like, no, we're not going there, but that's too unprofessional for me. So,
yeah. So, what's the story with your car? People in the chat are wondering why I called your car a Prius, because they're not new to your, and they're new to your channel. So,
because I didn't mind answering what kind of car I had the first 50 times I was asked, and then when I got into the 100 times, I was like, please stop asking me about my car. And then now, whenever I see that question, it just makes, I just want to be like, what does it matter? Right? Like, I should just lie to people and be like, oh, this car looks big, but it's actually a Chevy Spark, you know? I just don't get why everyone's so hung up on the car. Like, it's, you know.
Because people want to know about what car they should get. That's like a big, I get that a lot too. Because when you're ready to get a new car and you do rideshare, you kind of like put that into the equation. What I always tell people, don't buy a car to do rideshare. Like, buy a car for you and then do rideshare. Because buy a car for rideshare is insane. Do this
full time. Like, I mean, I tell everyone, if you want to pursue rideshare full time, first make sure you're comfortable doing this full time. And if you want like the best car to do like UBEREATS in the city, like, honestly, I think it's like a Toyota Camry, a Honda Accord, you know, something that's meant to be on the road for a long time. You know, it's comfy for you, comfy for passengers. Because, I mean, as much as you might like getting 50 miles per gallon in a Prius, you're probably going to really hate that car after sitting in it 40 hours a week, you know?
Yeah, I
sat in one recently. It was actually pretty comfy, but I'm like, could I spend all day in this car? I don't know.
Yeah. No. I always say get it for your lifestyle. Like, you got kids. You might want someone with third row seating, not to do Uber XL, but because you got kids, man, and got stuff like football equipment and hockey stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't think I have kids. So.
Yeah, if you're single, then I don't do it. Like,
hey, but some of these new minivans, they're pretty nice, dude. I like the that Nissan Quest is pretty nice. The
Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid is like my
really
dream
nice.
car.
Yeah.
88 MPG, man, in a minivan. Woo!
And a hybrid?
It's a hybrid minivan, yeah. It's a plug-in too. Oh, it's like new. It's 40,000, I think. It's expensive minivan.
Are you gonna rock out some Uber XL if you get that?
Yeah. I will. But like when he gets a little older, we're gonna have to get a minivan because we have a subcompact SUV, not subcompact. We have a compact SUV, Jeep Cherokee, and it's already too small. And my wife wants to get a dog. And if we get a dog, there's no way that car's going to fit all of us in there. You know what I mean?
Just get a Chihuahua.
Yeah, just get a Chihuahua. Put it in a purse. Yeah. No, if I get a dog, I want something that'll like be a dog. You know, you can fetch with it and like it'll bark at.
I got a cat, so I don't even care. And she does not go out, so.
Lucian Wislick, I know I messed that name up. Just said hi. So what's up? Lucian's in the house.
That's one of my subs. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Awesome.
Yeah. I recognize the name.
Cool. He says I drive around Juliet. Whatever that means. Is that secret code for pizza?
Drive around Julian? Hey, Aaron, do you think there's any new apps coming in the near future? You think? Because I got a feeling Uber and Lyft are kind of doomed to fail, man. They're not making money, you know?
They're not making money on purpose.
That's a horrible business strategy.
Well, and not if you get a monopoly. Okay, the goal is driverless cars. They don't want to get rid of us. So they make their prices so low that taxis and other people can't compete because they need like 2 more years and they'll all be automatic, basically. Because
I don't know if it's gonna be that quick, man. There's too many challenges. Like,
well, I don't know if it'll be that fast either, but that's the business model. Like that's Uber loses 60 cents a mile on average. Because they have billions and billions of dollars, and they don't want anyone to compete with them. Making a rideshare app is easy. Like you and I could do it right now if we knew how to do the tech.
I'm kind of an idiot. I'm not sure about that.
No, I mean like anybody can do it if you know how to write the code. The problem is no one can make money. So if you don't have $1 billion in the bank, you can't compete with Uber.
Well, that's where I think there is maybe Apple or Google or something. They're waiting in the wings. There's like they have a better system.
Waymo is Google. They're already running automatic cars in Arizona. Yeah, they're applying for permits in California. But yeah, there are minivans right now in Arizona. They're completely driverless that Google's running.
I'm saying like on a city level, like that's more technical and like they're gonna run into legislative issues and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know, like me personally, I wouldn't just hop in a driverless minivan. You know, like I'd be like, I don't know about that, but I want to really trust some of the fucking humans driving me around.
That's my goal.
What?
To have sex in a driverless minivan. That'd be like it's like being on the part of the Mile High Club, like a whole different club. The driverless club. Like, especially when they brand new the city, because there's a chance no one else has. It's like a brand new car, right? It'll be my car.
I'm gonna break this thing in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's. Has anyone ever tried having sex in your car while you're driving?
Oh yeah, all the time. My favorite story is I picked up 2 lesbians from a bar. It's not that normal on the West Coast to get a gay couple or a lesbian couple in the car, and they got topless. Like they were like, ah. And I mean, normally once they start kissing, I'm like, hey guys, chill out. You know, I got a camera, so like, you know, I don't want to record this. It'll be weird.
But this time you zoomed
I was like, let's see what happens. I was like, let's see where this goes.
I've got a similar story to that, but it's not as like I remember one time I picked up this lesbian couple. They weren't like those butch, ugly lesbians. They were like kind of cute. And yeah, they got super comfy. They were holding each other, and like they were like their heads got close. I'm just thinking to myself like, please start making out. Please start making out. Like, I really need this right now. Didn't happen.
Yeah. But usually once they get touchy-feely, I'm just like, hey guys, I want to let you know, the camera's recording. I don't want you to do anything that you feel is uncomfortable. A lot of times I'll live stream in the car too, and I'll be like, hey, I'm on YouTube right now, so maybe we should, you know, cool it off a little bit.
How do you do that? How do you live stream in the car?
YT Gaming. And then you run the app as a game. So instead of playing like Mario on your phone, you're doing the Uber app, but you're still streaming to YouTube in the gaming section.
I don't know, man. I think like I try to be as entertaining as possible, but a live stream of me driving around probably wouldn't be that entertaining. Like,
it's hard. I did a food delivery stream one time to be different, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done. Because like 3 hours of me talking to myself. There's other people to interact with. It was just to me, like I don't want to bore people. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I know. You'd be surprised. People like the live streams more than they like me. Yeah. They always say nice things on the live streams and call me an idiot on the regular videos I do. Are you planning on doing this?
What's that? I noticed that the more live chats I do, like whenever I just randomly do a live chat, like I see a good bump in subs the very next day. So I feel like making the connection more in person is better than just, you know, those goofy unscripted videos I make.
Yeah, it's you'll notice after a year that the ideas for videos are harder to come by.
Oh, I'm already out. That's why I just talk about money.
I do have.
That's why I don't want to take it off the rails. I don't want to immediately go into talk about other stuff. Like, no, I want this to be like dedicated rideshare earnings. You know, like with the occasional talking shit about T-shirt man and referral professor.
Oh, that's my second kid, I think. Is he coming out? What's up, Johnny? He likes being on YouTube. Oh, you got naked. That's cool. Say hi. Go back in the room, dude. I'm not doing a live stream, okay? Yeah.
I gotta start having kids.
Don't, dude. It's the worst idea you could ever have. So I equate having kids to being addicted to heroin. Like, it takes all your money, and most of the time you're tired and feel like shit, but like there are little small gleamers of like wonderfulness in there, and you want it so much that you keep doing it no matter what. Like, if you gave me a time machine, I'd go back in time and I'd still have the kids, even though I know it makes me poor and ruins my life. It's like the classic addiction symptoms are what having kids are.
So how many more kids you gonna have?
Oh no, my wife and I both got snipped. After this one, we're like, nope. Because we forgot how tired you get. You know, every 2 hours changing a diaper, every 2 hours giving a bottle. So it's when he hit 3 months, we both went to the doctor and we're like, take care of this now. We're done.
Enough's enough.
Two's enough. Well, two's what I know about.
Do it, man.
Say again?
I wonder how Mormons do it. You know, they got like fucking 18 kids.
Well, if you're gonna have a farm, it automates after a while. Like once they get to like 7 or 8, they can take care of the kid, and then it's just an automatic system. Hey, do you want to talk about some trolls?
Which ones? I have so many.
Well, let's talk about hashtag troll math, which is like, I think, a funny thing that you do.
Troll math is the it's this super efficient way of calculating what you actually earn on the app, opposed to what like the app says. So like, for example, my best Monday was $396 in 10 hours and 16 minutes, and that was like $39 on the app. But according to troll math, after fuel, which some people tell me I'm spending $1,000 a week on fuel and new tires and $20,000 a year in maintenance on the car and 60% in taxes on my earnings, that like that $396 is more like, you know, $18.14 or something, you know, because like apparently we only get to keep 5% of our earnings after expenses.
Yeah, when you make $1,000, you only put 25 in your pocket.
Yeah, that's
you
troll
feel
math,
that you're getting more or less trolls now that you're becoming more successful on YouTube.
You know, I think I've flipped a couple trolls. That's the part that's crazier, is like I've gotten some really hateful trolls commenting on my videos, and now those same profiles are asking questions, or they're like, it's like, okay, so how do I I've turned them over, you know, like, yeah, there's still a bunch of idiots out there though.
I find that with trolls, the best way to do it is just ignore them. I mean, unless it's like a general topic, you can address all of them at once. But yeah, I can't let stupidity go like unanswered. You know, like I have to put people in their place as quickly as possible, because I feel like stupidity is like a virus, and like it spreads. You know. I don't want trolling to spread unnecessarily. So I don't want to get too technical on the YouTube side of it, but thumbs up and thumbs down is the same thing to the algorithm. When you thumbs down a video, it doesn't hurt the video. That's there for the creator. So like, say you try something new, you're like, this is the first time I've done thing A. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. But it counts as an interaction. It doesn't count negatively. So I think it's funny that trolls will go in and just like dislike all my videos, and I'll know because every video will get one more. Like I have 162 videos, so some guy will go and dislike 162 videos, like, haha, I got him. But just like that just really helps my channel. It's 162 likes. It's the same thing.
I thought that negatively affected the algorithm. So yeah, that's interesting.
No, it's the same thing.
I'm gonna tell my subs to start disliking my videos.
Yeah. Tech guys that do tech videos will use the both up and down. So when they're reviewing stuff, like, do you like this? Because it makes the like Google versus iPhone people fight.
That's interesting. No, my next video, I'll be like, yo, give this video a thumbs down. I'm getting boring.
Tell a story because I'm going to link your channel in the description because people are asking for it.
What?
Tell a story because I'm going to be distracted. I'm going to get a link to your channel and put it in the chat. Someone asked for it.
I have so many stories. I need a specific one.
What about the recent drama where you got kicked out on Facebook?
Oh, that one. Okay, so because I have an earnings-based channel, and I didn't even link my YouTube channel on this Facebook page, because one of my members of the group chat, he posted a screenshot that another driver in Chicago made like $1,800 in a week, and this dude got ripped to shreds on this Facebook page. They said he was fake or he was lying or something, right? So I never even met this guy. I was like, okay, let me post my earnings that said $3,000, but I also said it was only $2,200 on the app. Same thing. Dude, so many trolls came out with their troll math and they just went nuts. I mean, like, I've never seen so much hate in my entire life for something like, for someone making money, right?
I think they get mad that they aren't making that kind of money. And so they're
I don't
like,
even know.
I don't know. It's like, it's got to be jealousy though. Because they act like a high school girlfriend, right? That's what they're acting like. They're irrational and they say dumb things. And they don't.
I mean, here's the crazy part was like other people had posted earnings on Facebook pages. When I see someone made like $2,500 in a week working like Select and XL, like my first instinct is not to be like, no, fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit. My first instinct was like, hey, dude, that's really good work. I'm glad that you're able to make that much money in a week and that you found success in your market. That's the important part. Not like, fuck you, man. I can't believe you made money. How dare you make money? That's not fair. Like,
yeah. You should see all the mean stuff people said to my wife when I posted her earnings on my last YouTube video.
How much did you make?
$800 in 15 hours.
Not bad.
A lot of that was on bonuses and stuff, which I talked about in the video. I was like, this is why she made so much money. She did these bonuses.
The extra like $3 per trip or something?
Yeah, because it was a referral bonus. They gave her a guarantee of $430. And so she's like, oh, really? Lift line.
Oh, I hate those trips, man. Oh, my God. I hate pools and lines so much.
Yeah, but if you have a guarantee, then it's not about you just do as many as you can as fast as you can. Do 10 Uber pools in 15 minutes, and you're like already halfway there.
Yeah, we had the guarantee for like 6 months in Chicago. Dude, the money was... I was making like $900 a weekend because I was working 36 hours. That's when like my financial situation was awful. No, so back to the Uber drivers nationwide. Hey guys, go on that page and tell them they're a bunch of little crying bitches while you're at it.
I'll look at that link.
Uber drivers nationwide.
Yeah. It's a Facebook link, right?
Yeah.
Well, I like how we just talked about how we hate trolls and we're like, go be a troll. All right, continue your story.
I'm a pretty good troll myself, so that's and this is for a purpose. Okay. So that was last week. So I had 2 drivers they joined the $2,000 club this week in my group chat. So these are guys who learned from me, still relatively new to the game. One of them made $22.59. So he made on all the apps. So he made like $15 more than I did. And another guy made like $26.11 or something. He made a stupid amount of money, right? So I made a screenshot of 4 different earnings. It was like 25 something, 17 something. That was mine. Mine was like 16.98. Another one at 15.97. Or no, the one guy was 17 something because he got a cleanup fee. Another one was like 12.05, and then I posted one more that was like 13.55. And immediately everyone just jumped all over it. Like, it's like, dude, this one dude went on my personal Facebook page and he screenshotted everything and he said that I was fake and then I worked for Uber, and I was trying to get signups or some shit.
That's my favorite. Is when they're like, you work for Uber. Like, I wish. Trust me, I'm not expensive. Like, I could definitely work for Uber if Uber is listening. I mean,
yeah, Uber, 85,000, make it happen. I'll shave the beard. And then and this one dude said that like I was fake, and I tried signing up 2 of his friends, and I'm like, I want to see the conversation. Like, who are these friends that I tried signing up? Because I can show you conversations where I've tried to steer people away from doing this full time. Because one guy was like, hey, I'm making $350 a week in my full-time job. How about I do Uber full-time? And I was like, it's like, I'm never gonna tell you to leave your full-time job to do this. Like, there's at least something resembling security at a full-time job. In rideshare, very little.
I think rideshare works best when you do it in conjunction with something else. Even if the other thing is part-time, but it's hard to put 70 hours into a car driving around. You know,
it is hard. I mean, full-time though, like I think the trick is like learning to enjoy it, because I do most of the time enjoy doing this.
Yeah, but you need a break. That's the thing. You need a day or two to do something else. So like, go be a volunteer at the Boy Scouts or something. I don't know. Like, doing it every day for 7 days a week is crazy. It just mess with your mind.
No, you're absolutely right. You have to have outside interests. Yeah. But like, here's the thing, but also with me is I like to work. I like to stay busy. So this kind of appeals to me. And then back to Uber drivers nationwide. So after all the hate I got for posting the screenshots of all my different drivers, because all these people said I was fake and I was hurting the market and all this. I was like, okay, let me post a screenshot of someone who has personally thanked me for them making more money. And I did. And I got blocked right after that. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that was the biggest bullshit in the world.
So I've been kicked out of about 10 or 15 Uber, or I'm not Uber, Facebook groups about Uber. Because what I do is I ask, and I get the list of all the Facebook groups, and I email the admin, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I'm in California, can I come in your thing and post things? And they're like, yeah, sure, you know, because they realize when I post stuff, it drives comments and like interaction in their group, right? So they like that at first, but then after a couple months, they're like, you don't lurk in this market, I'm kicking you out. Okay. Well, you're welcome for all the traffic.
That's the crazy part, is that last week when I put my earnings for my $2,000 week on there, dude, that had like the most likes they've ever had on that Facebook page. You know, probably the most comments too. I mean, that one post got like 300 comments. You know, most of it was trolls losing their fucking minds, but like, I'm like, the whole point of my channel is to show you that, like, if you're willing to work hard, you can make money. Like, I guarantee if I showed a week of like $3,000 in referral money, like, that would draw the same kind of hatred, you know, because I had people tell me that I was sleeping in my car, that I must have not showered for a week, that don't I have a family, you know, like, what you're doing is unsafe, and like all kinds of like hatred from every different angle. I was getting it, you know.
Have you slept in your car before?
Say what?
Have you slept in your car before?
Fuck yeah, I have. But yeah. That week I didn't. I mean, I probably slept is like you bring a blanket or something and you plan on sleeping in your car for a certain amount of hours. I have definitely taken naps. I take a nap in my car 3 or 4 times a week. Like, if I go to the gym and I'm too tired to work out, I will take my lovely Tempur-Pedic back mat and I'll fold it up under my head and I'll take a nap in my car for 45 minutes. So that way I have energy to work out, you know, like, but then again, I've always had jobs that required me to drive. So whenever I got tired, I would always just take a little snooze in my car, you know?
So the craziest weekend I ever had was Memorial Day weekend 2018. 2012. Because in Seattle there was a concert. It was Weed Fest, like there,
Weed Fest,
which is a big thing there. And it's a 4-day weekend. And it was so busy I didn't want to go home. If I was a robot, I would have cleaned house. So like I would just pull over to the side of the road and be like sleep for a couple hours and then go drive more. Because I was making like $400 a day. I was like, you know,
on an app. It was there. It was already there in 2012.
It might have been 2013. But
yeah, it might have been. I think 2012 was still too early.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, it's a million years away from now. Well, it was surging all the time. I was even taking Uber Pool. I was like, whatever, I'll take everything right now. It surges awesome. And I, like, after 12 hours, like, I'm going to keep going. I got some coffee. And I got to a point I was like, I'm tired. So I conked out on the side of the road. When I woke up, I was like, turn that back on and keep going. I slept in my car for like 3 nights. Well, 3 days, basically.
I mean, that is on the unsafe side. I'm not going to lie. But I've never had anything like that. Like, yeah. But like I said, the amount of hate I got from those people. And then after I got blocked from the group, some of my group chatters were showing screenshots saying like, oh, well, okay, so maybe he's a hard worker, but he's still an asshole. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a real asshole. But
yeah, Chicago is real similar to the East Coast. You guys are all kind of dicks.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm a very personable person, but if you talk shit to me, don't think you're gonna get a smile and a wave back. Like you're that's the last thing you're gonna get from me. If you start, especially if you call me out on being, if you say I'm a dishonest person, like that fires me up like nothing else. Like all I have is my honesty. Like that's all I give to my subs and my, anyone who emails me and asks me for my opinion on something, I'm gonna give them the straight answer. Like this one guy was asking me. He was like, hey, do you think I can make $1,800 per week on Uber XL? And I said, no. He's like, well, why not? I was like, that's just in a week. Yeah. Every week, it's not going to happen. It's like, but it's Uber XL. You make more per trip. I was like, you don't get every trip you make is not Uber XL. That's just the reality of the situation. I mean, these guys are all newer drivers too. So,
That's why I want that hybrid minivan, because you can still take UberX and still make money.
Maybe. I don't know, like mechanically, are those like solid cars? Like,
Probably not. Oh, well, I need something for the
car's
kids
only gonna
anyway.
last if I had a car that only lasted 100,000 miles, I'd be in tears. I'd be like,
like 2 years of driving.
Yeah. Less the way I drive, I put 5,000 miles a month on my car at least.
Yeah, when are you gonna upgrade your car? I heard you talking about it.
After I pay this one off, I want to do an experiment where I buy a new car for like $17,000 or $18,000 and pay it off in like 5 months, just from Uber earnings. Because I figure like that'll be a good way of showing people that you can get financially ahead if you're smart with your money. Like if you knock out your car payment and just you're gonna have expenses here and there for repairs and fuel, but like if you knock out the car payment quick, essentially bill free for 2.5 years, good way to really, get your life in order,
Yep. What's the next step you think? You're gonna stay on Uber? Or do Lyft? You're gonna add an app? Gonna do something else?
I mean, I do Lyft occasionally, but all the demand in Chicago is on Uber. My next step is I have some other app-based ventures I want to get into soon. But I mean, in this market, you can do if you do Uber full time, you can make anywhere from $70,000 to $80,000 a year. So that's way more than my last job at $47,000 a year. So it's like, and this is much easier,
Are you getting health insurance or?
I had to go on the marketplace to get private insurance and get private insurance.
Yeah. Well, I'm married, so luckily my wife has health insurance because otherwise, when you got kids, you got to worry about that. I don't think I could do Uber and get private coverage for the kids.
You probably could, but it'd be really expensive.
Yeah.
Like I got a decent plan at $450 a month, and I'm like, this really sucks compared to the $21 a week I was missing out of my check in my full time. But that insurance sucked. So
yeah. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do?
yeah.
You got any questions for me? You want to be the interviewer? I'll be the interviewee.
How many trips do you have on Uber?
I have 2,800 on Uber and just under 2,000 on Lyft.
Those are rookie numbers, man. You gotta.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I only drive Friday and Saturday. I started out doing it full time, and then when we had the kids, you know.
Yeah.
I started taking care of them.
So your market's busier for Lyft, right? You gotta have your Lyft.
It's about half and half.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I talked to. I got one of my group chatters. He's from San Francisco. He said that like he showed me earnings. He can make like $1,800 in like less than 50 hours on like less than 50 hours on Lyft, and he said the same amount of hours on Uber is maybe like 1,400.
It depends on the incentive. So Lyft has always done power driver bonus. So for full-time drivers, power driver bonus for years has been the best. Uber has something called Quest. Same thing. So what you do is you just look at your phone and figure out which one is out the better incentive that week, and then drive that one. But the business demand is the same. It's half and half. So customers are just as likely to request Lyft as they are Uber. And both Lyft and Uber have their main office here in San Francisco.
Okay.
So since I'm not getting power driver bonus, it makes no difference to me. Sometimes I'll do what's called streak, where if you do 3 rides in a row, they'll give you $5 extra per ride. So during high demand time, we'll send you a message like, hey, it's streak time. And I'll just make sure you knock out 3 rides, get that extra $25. And then if you do that at 2 or 3 times a week, that could add up too.
No, we have the power driver bonus here too, but it's too much of a headache. I mean, you have to have the 90% acceptance rating, which for me is like, I'm very, very picky with my rides. Like, if I end up in a low income area and I get pull requests, like I'm turning those fucking things down all day, So I wouldn't stand a chance with the power driver bonus here,
Yeah, what I also notice is when Uber is surging, the requests for Lyft are higher, and vice versa. And then someone showed me a chart. I don't know how true it is, of like pickup zones. So some neighborhoods in San Francisco are more likely to request Lyft versus Uber. I don't know if that's where they got that information from, but they sent it to me. So like Financial District, almost all Uber requests. If you go northeast San Francisco, it's all Lyft requests. You go south to the border of Daly City, it's almost all Uber. And I don't know where they got that information from. That's why I didn't do a video on it, because I'm not just going to do a video on something that someone told me. I want to verify it's true.
You need content. You got to get them views, bro.
Yeah, I mean, all my stuff I will verify. Plus, I didn't want to say, John sent me this chart. Here's my 20-minute video on it.
No, man, you were right about something you mentioned earlier, where it's harder to come up with content. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna keep talking about money. That's the universal language. Everyone gets that,
Yeah. Well, it's been about an hour, dude. So I'll let you get back to grinding. You have any final words? Why should someone come watch your channel? What's the advantage of being a rideshare revolution sub?
What's the advantage? You get to see the best looking beard on YouTube, for one. The other one is like I feel like my approach is different than everyone else's. So you're gonna get a perspective of someone that is not providing cookie cutter content. He's not making lists, and he's not, I'm trying to keep I'm doing things my way, and that's pretty much it, and you're gonna see the benefits, because I think, how many other full-time drivers are there on YouTube? Full-time drivers.
Not many. Most people
so I'm one of the only
and make it, and they stop it. You got Terry Tips in Atlanta. You got
I make more than he does.
Yeah.
Had something in my throat.
And then you got what's his name? He's my friend in real life. He's a moderator on my channel. I don't know why I'm being such an idiot. Dark Road Run. He's a full-time YouTuber, or full-time Uber driver who's a YouTuber too. But he only does YouTube part-time.
Okay. I mean, no, I think for me, it's like I'm one of the few YouTubers for rideshare that actually drives. Not like, like for example, like Harry Campbell. He doesn't need to drive, but he does it because he knows he wants to remain like
relevant.
Yeah, he knows that if he doesn't drive, he can't really talk about rideshare that much. So and I think that's a good thing. That's my hats off to him, because driving, it doesn't even need to, but he's doing it because he knows his audience wants to know about that. That's how 99% of drivers make their money, is from driving, not from blogs and websites and all that, and t-shirts and all that shit. So
my favorite thing is I love to live stream while I'm driving. That's like my favorite thing of all time, because I feel like it's like a secret like inside joke between me and the viewers, right?
I don't know about getting deactivated, man. Like, I know, like, when do, okay, at what point do you think Uber starts watching your videos?
Oh, right away. I'm almost 100% positive Uber and Lyft have a full-time YouTube viewer somewhere in their PR department that watches nothing but YouTube videos and Twitch. And I'm almost positive of it.
See, that would concern me, because like I can't risk being deactivated over saying I say lots of really dumb shit to passengers. So
yeah. Well, the thing is you have a record of it too if something goes wrong in the channel. But I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I feel almost like I would be thankful if they deactivated me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, thank God I can finally get rid of the addiction.
No, like for me, this is my income, so I need this, unfortunately. But that's why, that's why I do stress over my rating a lot. Like, I'm a 4.94, but I'm like, oh, I want to be like a 4.97. It's such a useless number, but like, whenever I get a complaint, it ruins my day. Like, I know it shouldn't, but it does.
Yeah. You call me a rookie, but I've been doing this long enough to not care about my ratings anymore. Like, I think like. Yeah, you have a lot of rides. That's good. But if you still care about your rating, I don't know, man.
I know it's no. I know it's such a pointless number, but like I care about it for some crazy reason. Like.
Yeah, I have a 5.0 on Lyft because they only do 100 ride history, and I maintain between like a 4.4 and 4.6 ish on Uber. 500 rides is a long ride.
It's kind
of hard
low,
to make
man.
500 in a row. And I'm mean to my customers, so
where's the point of that? Don't be mean, be nice.
No, I mean I try to be nice, but like I have a short fuse, right? Like after 3 years doing this, like, oh, you're an idiot. Okay. You're gonna ask me the same 10 questions? Oh, this will be a fun ride.
Yeah, I feel like I am kind of getting there, where it's like I just kind of roll my eyes. I'm just like, ugh. Like when I pick up someone who's drunk as hell at 4:30 in the morning and they're just leaving, they reek like alcohol, and they're like, "Can I get the aux cord?" Like, this is a 3-minute ride. Like, do you need the aux cord that bad? Like,
no, yeah, it drives me nuts. I do like giving out the aux cord though, because I feel like I'm so, I don't know how to say it, like uncool. Like I don't know what people listen to. So like it's like almost a social experiment. Like, oh, this is what people listen to. This is weird.
I have one. I whenever someone asks for it, I'm usually very like, but if I'm seeing it's a 15-minute trip, that makes way more sense. You want to listen to your music for 15 minutes rather than like we're literally going up the street. Like, it just confuses me,
Yeah. Hey, do you carry a car seat in your car? You got enough room in the trunk, right? No.
I don't carry a car seat. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, if I had a bigger car, I would, because I get a lot of requests for kids who need car seats. I just have to turn them down.
That's, what, I'm definitely guilty of that, is like driving around pastures without secure car seats. I can't keep doing that though. That's way too. It's way too risky.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. I did it at first because I didn't know it was like against the rules.
Yeah.
Because you don't get any training with Uber. So I actually got that from another YouTuber. It was like,
was it T-shirt man?
I think it was Uber Man. I got the worst memory, man.
That's not his name.
Oh, T-shirt man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it was. And I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even think about that. And you just get so many. In Seattle and now in San Francisco, I'm sure it's the same as Chicago. You get a lot of tourists. And if you fly in from like whatever, Japan or Russia or whatever, you're not gonna fly in with a car seat and take it with you downtown.
Yeah, but a lot of those new strollers, they have like there's a stroller and then you can like detach the car seat from it, right? So
yeah, I'm thinking about getting a travel car seats. They offer them now. They're like fold up ones. They're like this thin, like 7-inch thin, and then just lift it up, pull it down, and put it in the back. I drive a Volkswagen Golf, so I don't have a lot of trunk space.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, that's something I'll definitely consider having, but like, I don't have a ton of trunk space. I got like my gym bag, you know, a couple other stuff. It's like I can only fit a couple. I have a GMC Terrain that has like it's a crossover, so it's not a huge truck. It's decent size. It's not like a Yukon or something, you know.
Yeah.
So, no, that's a good idea though. Something to consider.
So I have this idea to buy like a 6-year-old subcompact car. It's like already got like a bunch of miles on it, like just a crappy car. And then like just drive it into the dirt. And then once someone throws in it, just set it on fire and leave.
And why not? Do it.
Oh, it looks like Nate's
you know what's
back.
funny is I've never had a puker. 600 trips, no pukers.
Yeah. Well, I've only had one. So you know, I'm just below 4,000, so I'm not quite there, but
I mean, that's like. Do you think it's more luck than anything? Because like
I throw people out of the car. I physically throw people out of the car. I've had a bunch of people try to throw up. I have a Golf, so I can reach the back door handle. So I'll reach the back door handle, and I'll just throw them out of the car.
Seriously?
Yeah. You just gotta pay attention.
I've never done that.
Yeah. Well, what the guy that got me, he was asleep. And it was about a 45-minute ride because he was in Gig Harbor. It's about 45 minutes south of Seattle. It's an island off the coast. And when you stop the car, that's usually when people wake up because like there's no road sound in the background and you know the motion stops. So I'm like, hey man, we got to your house. And he's like, thanks. Like right away as soon as he woke up. And I was like, oh.
Did he get it all over you?
No, he didn't. But I the little get it on my arm because I did the same thing. I opened the door and I threw him out. And so like the puke was on the floor and then kind of on the side of my door and then on the road. So I don't know. I think in that case, I probably should have let him be there. But
oh, that's funny, man.
And then he passed out again on the ground. So then I had to go knock on the door, and his sister came out and got him.
Yeah, that's the worst when passengers completely pass out. Like I don't know what to do. Like my first instinct is like, okay, knock on the door, but then if they don't come, like I'm gonna have to call the cops, right? Like what else can
I go to the ER? Go to the ER and then let the ER deal with them. I don't want anyone dying in my car. I don't want to have to fill out paperwork. It's an extra fee, so it's like an extra like couple miles to drive. Dump them on the ER, and then they'll pump his stomach or whatever they need to do. And I go, I'm out. Save a life, make a little extra money. I don't play.
But if he's covered in puke, you're gonna open up the door and throw him out. So it's like,
oh, that's different. That's my fault. You know, I threw him out. So I was like, did he hit his head? That's what I thought. I was like, damn, did he hit his head? Oh man, I better go make sure his sister gets him.
That's funny. I'm nuts. Was that your last trip of the night?
It was. I had to go home, and I had to vacuum out the car. Well, I have a wet vac at the house. When you have kids, you need a wet vac because they poop on everything.
I guess you use the wet vac to clean up poop.
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's funny
because they have diapers, but you know, when they get sick, they'll blow the diaper out and then they'll run and just leave a streak of poop on the carpet.
Yeah, my I have a how old is he? I have like a 1.5-year-old nephew, so I know about that stuff. So that's the not so glamorous part about kids.
And then my favorite kid story. This doesn't have to do with Uber, but we had stairs in our old condo before we moved here, and we were trying to potty train him. So we put him like a little kid potty, where like it's like a chamber pot basically. You took it out, put it in the toilet, and then put it back, and like kept trying to like teach him go potty in the potty, go potty in the potty. Well, I was downstairs unloading groceries, and he went crap in the thing, and he goes, "Daddy, I pooped in the potty!" And he grabbed the chamber pot and started running toward me, and then he tripped, and it went down the stairs and just hit me in the back of the head, went all over the grocery bags, all over me. It was disgusting, and I had to clean off all the walls and on the stairs. It was a nightmare.
See, that's how I know I'd be a bad father. That kid would be up for adoption the very next day. I'd be like, no.
All right, man. Well, I think this we will go now because it's been over an hour. It's been a good conversation, and I hope that we get you guys traffic.
Maybe
I like real YouTubers like you. I just I hope that your channel grows, and I hope that you decide to get a DSLR or a digital camera and start making videos, edit them. I think you'd be good at it.
I definitely need help with that. So anyone watching, if you want to email me with any suggestions, please do, because I know nothing about technology. Like, if you see me fighting with my Uber app on a daily basis, it's because I'm a fucking caveman. I don't know how to deal with this shit. So I would definitely like to upgrade my rig eventually. I just don't know how to do it myself.
Uber girl Polly says Gio is cute.
I'm not cute. I'm manly.
I know, man. She drives in California.
Yeah.
On the West Coast, man. I don't know if you can make that trip.
I have many loyal fans. You saw one on the live chat, right? On Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have many loyal fans.
All right, man. I'll give you the last words to you.
This is fun.
She says you're a caveman. Anyway,
yeah, I know I am.
Last word. Go ahead. Say something quirky and fun.
No quirky fun. It's fun. I want to thank you for having me on the chat. This was fun. Hopefully some of the other channels start to notice that there's more to the YouTube rideshare community than just making videos. Like, it's better to be out there and be involved, you know, and it's a good feeling to make a difference in your market. Like, it really is. And I hope that other people, like, if you have even the tiniest bit of influence, you really can help other drivers, you know, in their lives and you know, in their gigs. So that's pretty much all I got for that. So that's all I got to say.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you for coming on here. I hope some people will go over to your channel from here. If you do, leave a comment on his video so he knows you came from me. Or not, I don't care. But I really hope you get to 1,000 subs. It changes the YouTube algorithm, so you're a real person, you're a real boy. You can monetize your videos. You can do live stream yourself. So I can come on your channel if you want, and you can do a live stream with you doing it. It's a pretty important milestone. Say again? I didn't hear what you said.
I said I want T-shirt man on my channel so I can rip him to shreds.
Oh. Yeah. One day. But anyway, thanks, man. I'm gonna end the live stream here.
All right, man.
So
thank you so much.